So originally, I was going to do a review today, but I decided against it because I actually kind of wanted to share a story with you guys. And well, it's a story of me. So sit back and enjoy the story. So, this story begins like most. I was born in Orville, Ohio, a small town, reasonably small, and came out about 7 or 8 pounds, and I was a cute little baby. I'll have Coszmo put a picture of me, but I'll have him blur the information though. I was born, and I was really loved. I was a third child. My mom and dad wanted to try for a boy, and they got one. For a while, they thought I was a girl, and they were going to name me Jasmine, because they had already had 2 girls, and they figured the third one would probably be, more likely. So I came, and they're in the ultrasound, and they were like, "Oh my God, it's a boy." It was originally, if I was a girl, it was Jasmine or Nathan, but Nathan was already taken by my cousin, and Dad just called me Christian. And for a while, I was just a child. I was cute, and I had a big head and big eyes. My life was set. By the time I was 5, I had been very religious. Went to church. Didn't understand the lack of anything that they said. I won't get into religion and stuff but I'm gonna tell you this. For a while, I didn't really question it until the age of 10. I started kind of questioning a lot of things, and honestly, I didn't really start questioning until I moved. So after a while of me being in school, people really didn't like me. People honestly thought I was weird, and I kind of was. I was really weird, and it's just, the fact of the matter is, I didn't have any friends. I mean, I had a couple every now and again, but they weren't really friends as much as they were kind of just there. I did have one really good friend. His name was Willie. And even though he was kind of abusive, verbally abusive, I still was his friend because I saw the good in him. And, can you blame me? And he was my friend for a while until my dad was working at Akron Brass at the time, until he got Honda to get him a job. And that was time of leaving. I was so happy because we had been moving around Ohio all this time. And yeah, my dad finally got a job at Honda, and it was amazing because it was a new start for me, and I was cherishing it. Even though I would miss Willie, it was awesome. And when I got to South Carolina, a lot of things changed. Honestly, I became a lot darker. I became a lot different. So in the school, I started school, and I went through it, and I struggled through it, and not a lot of friends. But I did meet one really good one, Gavin. As you guys know, Sandman's Entertainment, I met him. And he was honestly one of the best friends I've ever had in my life. He was there for me when I needed it. I went to his mom's house, we hung out, and a bunch of other stuff. We did videos together and everything. And Gavin was my only friend for a long time. I had a couple people kind of say hi to me in that school I was in. But I met Marlon too, as you guys know him. He's the black guy, or Phantom Knight. Met him too, and he's a really good friend. Them two have been awesome. Till the day I moved schools, because my dad decided to move because he didn't want to live near that town anymore, and so we decided to move to the Florence area, and from Timmonsville to Florence. And I transferred to West Florence, and I actually made a couple good friends. People knew my YouTube channel as well, and I'm skipping some things because I don't want to give out too much information. But people knew my YouTube channel, and they always call me Rebel Beats and all that, and it was nice to know that people actually enjoyed my content. And well, during that time, as you guys may know, I got into a relationship. And for a while I thought it was going good. I actually have a whole other video describing this. Go ahead and leave a link, Coszmo. I actually have a whole video describing what happened, but you know, we broke up, and I already had depression for a while, but it just sunk me deeper because before all that happened, before the breakup, my sister, pretty much I drove my sister out of the house, and it wasn't all my fault, it was everybody, because honestly, we didn't really understand why she was doing what she was doing, and honestly, there's some things I wish I hadn't said. There's a lot of things I wish I hadn't said and done, but they're done now. Should have trusted her, I should have took her side, but I didn't. And that haunts me every day. But since that happened, we moved to an apartment, and Brittany moved out, and you know, I got into a relationship, and I thought everything was going good. Till her friends told her something that wasn't true. She broke up with me, and I tried getting her back for 3 months. Again, there's a video. And I just went into this deep depression. One I didn't show it in my videos except if it was for Musical.ly. And I did have a breakdown. One of the videos I deleted since I had a really huge breakdown saying I wasn't okay and that I was just so down and depressed and that I couldn't do anything. And I was stuck in that darkness, and I called it a name. I called it Chris. That's the reason Chris the Puppet on Musical.ly exists, is because I tried to channel all that anger and all that frustration and sadness into my Musical.ly. In some ways, I still do that to this day. The purple hair was Chris, and I separate him from me because he was the anger, like the depression side of me. Since I've gotten better, I got over her, I got with my fiance, Katie Beats, and everything was just going good. Everything was good. Still is to this day, but I still have flashbacks and I still have memories of everything that used to be. Sometimes I think it was simpler when I was single because I didn't have to worry about all these different things like what are we going to do for Christmas, and her family, my family, the issues that we both have. But there's nothing in this world I wouldn't trade that for. I wouldn't trade it away for anything. The first one was wrong, sorry. I wouldn't trade that for anything. Those moments that we struggle are some of the best moments of my life. Because honestly, we worked through the issues together. Sorry about that, neighbors. But, this house, this apartment complex, I've spent my life. A lot of emotion are in these apartments, seeping through the walls. I wanted to make a last video in this apartment, stating my emotion. I'm finally happy. I'm finally okay. I'm finally ready. And it's hard. It's hard to be happy because it's so foreign to me. But I am. And I miss sometimes just the past, but that's natural. I had no mother growing up. She left. My sister left. Because of what I said and done. I had drove a wedge in my family. Between me and them, and my friends I started to push away. Gotten broken up with. It hurts. Remember how bad I felt. How much darkness was inside of me. For that to finally be gone is just weird. I lost my relationship with religion for a while, but finally found it. Again, I don't, it doesn't matter. You guys can believe what you want to believe. I believe what I want to believe. It's cool. I don't mind. But, I was pushed so far into darkness. Seeing the light again is kind of blinding. And makes me wonder when the darkness will come again. But, I know I have people who are going to guide me through it. If I need it. And I know that you guys are going to be there. If I had to describe myself, complicated. I don't think anyone can really understand what my mind is like. But the closest description I can give you guys is demented but nice and happy. I have so much hurt and hate, but somehow I push through it. I've become a better person because of it, and I just want everyone to be happy. Again, I won't throw myself and try to please everybody, but I will try to help everybody if they need it. I forgive all who hurt me. I forgive my mom. I forgive myself for letting myself hurt my sister. I forgive my ex for what she did. I truly do. I forgive her. Even if I don't want to be friends, I forgive her. Because, I have to. Well, I want to, but I don't blame her anymore. She actually helped me out. She helped me find my inner darkness so I can push through it. And Kitty, she's helping me learn how to be happy again. And there's nothing like it in the world to be happy with someone you love. So that's me. No lies, no character, no rubble beats, just Christian. That's me, and figured you guys should know who I am. If you guys are going to be here for the long run, I feel like you guys should be here. So, thank you everyone so much for watching. Coszmo, just thank you for being a great editor and a good friend. The next video I do will be a review. Till then, thank you guys so much for watching.